here on the History of Aviation podcast and looking forward for another great year. And there are a few people we want to give a special thanks to. Number one, EAA Chapter 1494, President Karan Hughes Collins, for joining us on episode 32. Me and Dave Gorman got to go down to the flying in Morristown there with Karen.
That was a great time. It was a perfect day. What I loved about what Karen and the whole Chapter 1494 were doing up there was just there were so many kids who were having a great time, and there were people who were there to talk with kids about aviation. There were
Mm-hmm.
people who were, kids had hands-on stuff. There were aircraft they could look at and touch and sit in and learn about. There were aircraft that were models, and it was just great. And aircraft flying by and get up close and personal and hear it and smell it and see it and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So
Definitely.
big
Good time.
big ups to Karen and her crew. They put on a great show up there, and great event. Can't wait to go back and see them again. So it was really cool to be a part of that.
It's going to be a blast.
Also, man, how about that time we spent at the Tennessee Museum of Aviation? I mentioned Neil and Rhonda, Melton a little bit earlier, or at least Neil who did. We got to spend some time and hear about his own personal history up in Sevierville with the museum and with his journey through aviation. What an inspiration!
Absolutely. Love that place. It's a great museum. It's close in East Tennessee. If you're
Very.
around, go check it out.
Yep.
They've got some great aircraft in there, World War II, Cold War, easy to get
The
to and look at. Check it out.
the behind
Pretty
the
sure
ropes.
they're yeah, pretty sure they're celebrating their 20th anniversary this month. Does that sound right?
Nice.
Yeah, that actually, yeah, it probably is
I think
about
it
that
is.
long.
Maybe 21st anniversary. Maybe they were 2002, but it was December. So, but we've spent a lot of great time there, and it was awesome to
Definitely.
take the show on the road and spend time in their hangar.
And we got
Oh, yeah.
the behind the ropes tour as well. That was great.
Fantastic.
That was
Oh,
excellent.
yeah. Neil's got some great stories. So it was fun. A
Definitely.
lot of fun. And speaking of fun, we had air show performer Greg Koontz on our episode 37. And you talk about a guy having fun flying an airplane. Greg Koontz is enjoying
Yeehaw!
exactly. Exactly. That man knows how to put a plane through its paces. So thank you to Greg for coming on board and letting us pick his mind a little bit and learn a little bit about being an air show performer.
I'll tell you what, for a guy that I've seen fly probably 10 or 15 times at various shows, it was just so cool to that he had time to sit and talk with us about what he gets to do and why. And once again, one thing that these folks all have in common is their connection with their audience, with kids and with flying, and that part is just fantastic.